Hello guys, here's the video for the character detail, and there's no guide for like leveling because the server is down for maintenance in 3 hours, so I'll try to make this video quick. Let's start this character from the trait, I think. So you want to get these three. This three is the best setup in my opinion for damage. That's the biggest, the best setup, these three. And you don't really need to level up these two to level 5. And this one do help, but not that huge. It depends on the other setup you have. But I would say that right now my level for 3 to 3, that is fine. That is very fine. And for the memories, you want intelligence, of course, and for this this mod, you will want to get some armor, some critical strike rating, like here. I choose armor. I think more armor is better because you will want to maximize your armor because you get no base armor from your equipment. And for the mod down below, you will want projectile speed, critical damage, and probably that's all. And you can try to get some other you need, like maybe the energy shield, maybe armor, maybe critical strike rating. That's fine because I don't get actually very good 3 memories, right? This one is like very random one, I think. This one I think this one's the best one I have, but you don't actually need to get 3 of them that good. And here I choose the cast speed because I just want damage for the boss. Okay, and to the equipment. Let's start from the helmet. The helmet next season I will use this one instead of the Vorax version because I want to use the Vorax hand for the glove. And that's explained in the previous video if you didn't watch it. So next season this helmet is like nerfed and changed in this, so we actually have a higher critical rating from the helmet. So it's like a 50-50. The first few days, if you get this, you can just put it on and it helps a lot for the damage. And for this character right now, this helmet not actually very. I didn't get damage from this helmet a lot, right? I only get projectile speed, that's a big one. The others are not that important. And for the necklace, you will need a curse, biting code, and +1 tango. This one is the major. This one and the curse. The other is like you can change it if you want, but I think this for this setup, these are the best, I would say. And if you notice that I get sealed mana here and plus skill level here, like I get 21. So this actually help with the mana, right? Because we have 4 hours 50%, but we can still open it without the helmet and the necklace. So it's not necessary on them. The mana seal on here is not necessary. The support level not necessary. We can still open it. We can still open 4 of them. And for the belt, I think you can get this one here on the belt. That's the best plan, I think. And the others like just rest. And this one trying to get more defense. That's all. And the ring, you want 1 curse on one of your ring. The teammate curse. And the mod here for these 2 rings are basically the same. So you want element penetration, intelligence, and this one explained. I think you can change it, and I explained that in the previous video. And rest, and here on the left one, on the right side I got 3 rest, and here I got critical strike rating, the percentage one. And as I mentioned with the change on this helmet, this might not be necessary. It depends on the progress of your character, so it depends. The goal is that you want to make your character 100% critical. So how to know if you critical 100%? If you see all the numbers here, no white number, only yellow or other, no white, then you critical 100%. That's it. So simple. Because you can't just watch here. You can't just watch here because because it's not right here. It's in this. We get more critical strike chance and rating on in the passive, and it just not show up here. So you have to watch the color. And for the weapon, you can take 2. Not it will be the same, but if you take 2, it will be easier to modify some of your mod here, because you have 2 different ones, right? You can slightly change a little bit. If you go the armor penetration on the ring, you can get other thing for the dream. And the reason I'm using this is, first I found as I remember, I found this one cheaper than I buy 2. And the second is, you can only have 3 dreamed equipment, right? So this is the first one, second one, third one. So I think this is just fine. If you can't get but the dream ability, I think on 2 hand and 1 hand is roughly the same. So just depend on the situation. And I think these are the best. These 5 are the best for weapon. And when I mentioned the critical strike rating on the helmet, I think you will get the same value on single target like this one, just from your helmet. So on single target. So I think this one you can change the last one into critical strike damage or other thing, like it depends on the situation. But I think the critical strike damage is the best. And for the body armor, you can just wear other one to cap your rest. Right? You can just make make other thing or other body armor just before you get this, because this will be expensive. And the corrosion here, I didn't use it. It's not necessary for this character right now. And the body armor is huge. I think you will need this if you want to go to Profound Time Mark 8 for the extreme coldness and cage. And cage itself, this one itself is like 60% more. So, and also it gives you one extreme coldness, which we are going to take. So if you have the helmet, if you don't have the body armor, you will have to take this here yourself. But if you have the body armor, you can take this one or this one. So it's like roughly the same, 25% more. And this one will be nerfed to 40% for Spider effect in next season. So the body armor is huge. It gives you like almost double your damage. And the glove, you can follow the same setup for this character. It works fine. But if you want to change the Intimidate setup I mentioned in the previous video, you can go watch it. So the problem for Focus Blessing setup is this is also going to be expensive for the first week. And the Wing of Light is definitely going to be cheaper. But you have to change some setup yourself to make the control status. I mentioned in the previous video, you can, if you don't know how to set up the Intimidate Wing of Light, you can go watch it. And the boot, this is relatively cheap in this season, and I think it will be the same in SS12. So you don't need to take 4, you can take 5. It doesn't matter in SS12 because the aura is changed, and in this season it works on enemy, it's not on you, it works on enemy. But in the next season it gives you more cold damage, not work on the enemy. So in next season SS12 you can take 4 or 5, this one doesn't matter. And the ring basic, 2 ring basically are the same. You can just adjust the rest or something, depends on the situation. And for the passive, I will just explain the important thing, and the other, the note, you can just pause the video. So this one you will want to find no replace. If you want to go, if you can't get no replace, then I think there's a way that you can put it in the leech. Like you have the very cheap version, the purple version, so you can put it in the leech and try to find more mana seal, or just don't open this one. You can change it to maybe Ice Focus, or this one also good. Like depend on how many mana seal you have to make you. And so before you have no replace, right? Before, and then you will want to put it here to get +10 frostbite rating. And this is important. I will explain the frostbite rating part later. And if you put it here, 4x3, I would say this is 4x3. How do you call this rectangle? I would say it's 4x3, but it's weird. So for this one, we have 4 legendary midpoint, right? 4. So it gives us 40 frostbite rating. That's important. That's important. And if you want to change to the intimidate setup, you will change this passive to warlock, and you can put it here, and also you will get 1, 2, 3, 4. You will still get 4, and with a 3x3, right? These 4 are good. You will want to get this, so it's okay. And for this one, for this one, the inverse is also important to get 200 frostbite, because so you want to as much as these 2 micro and median, and median is the important. The higher this, higher the better, and legendary doesn't make any difference. Like I get minus 100%, but I still get 1 inflict frostbite here with only 1 point. That's free. I can inflict frostbite from this, so it doesn't affect by the minus 100%. And you want to make these 2 as higher as possible, so you can get a lot frostbite rating here, and critical damage, critical chance. This is good. These 2 medium, very important for your critical strike, and this one also medium, very important for your frostbite rating. So the most important one is the medium. The higher the better. And if you can find also high for micro, that's good, because you get critical rating from here, the micro one. And the leech, just simple, not really, not much to mention. For the statue, you definitely want to find this in the endgame setup. You don't need to find this for very beginning, because as I mentioned in the trade part, you get projectile speed from memory. Only I, as my character, only get projectile speed from memory, and so you don't need to get this in the very first few days. Just find 20% that you can take. If you can take other 2, that's good, but don't need to spend a lot of money on the board that you don't have this one. And here just get some, like more damage extra, so that you can fit with this one, right? And try to arrange that. And the only important part for here is you want to get 1 jump for bossing, because you will need 1 jump to make this support to jump to the ground and jump back to your single target, because the skill itself have 1 jump. So you only need to find 1 jump in here, just 1 is enough. And then the others are the focus blasting thing, and if you're going to use the intimidate setup, you can find the control status here, And for your first day, like first few days, you can just use some like this, for example, just cheaper. You don't need to go for this at the very beginning of the game, of the season. You can just use this like getting focus blessing or the control something, and just trying to get as much damage as possible from here. You don't need to go for this on the very first few days, okay? You don't need to go for this. And also you need this one to get additional curse. So that you have to get additional curse so that you can make the enemy take these two curse. And if you don't have this one, or you can also get this from the Vorag's hand, like this one. Here I take max rest for the small one. So that's why I get more than 60, and that's enough for this season. So it can change depend on the situation. You can just get other small thing to help your character, maybe getting time mark 8. If you need a little bit more thing, you can get it from here. And this one is very important for Tango. You definitely want this, definitely, but it will also be expensive, I guess. So you probably might get this after you have already have 4 or 5, right? After you have the helmet, I think you will want to get this. And for the second one, I get the Thunder, because Thunder is very good on offense for our build. Like Thunder gives you cast speed and damage. That's what we want. So Thunder is good, and I didn't use Undetermined Fate. So if you want to get more defense, you can get 4 median on 3 Undetermined Fate, and then go for this one for the rock. For rock is for hit damages, and if you want to get more defense on damage over time, you can get for this. That's good. And if you get both, that's very great. That would be very great. So for the question about the full spike rating, the first thing, if you are not playing Gemma2, it's limited by 120. Only Gemma2, the trade here, can scale it up to 150 or 200. So you don't need to scale it up that high if you are not playing Gemma2. And second, the full spike value I mentioned is this one. You can see 199. That I just say it's 200. And this one, if you are just you create Gemma2 from new character, you will find out you can only deal 10. It will be 10, and which means all this max full spike rating are actually boosting the value here. Like for example, if I don't have the body armor, which gives me 50, right? I will deal only 149. So you have to scale the max frostbite rating to fit the maximum value you have. If you are Gemma2, then you have to fit the value here. It's 150 for level 1 or level 2, or 200 for level 3, 4, 5. You have to make the value fit, because this one gives us more damage taken. That's important for this build. And also, when I mentioned the leech, this thing, I said you can change your aura to, like, you can change this one or this one or both. You can change them to ice focus, or like this one, or this one for defense. That's before you have this, and I don't think you need to buy this at the very beginning. You can buy this after you already in deep space. This is a very late game setup. So before you buy this, you should have already get this one with no replace, so that you would have this one, this node, and then you can guarantee to get 450 aura, and then you can activate the effect here. So then when you can do this for 50% aura, then you go buy this. If you can't, go buy other thing first, like this one. This one is also huge. Get this first. Thank you for your watching.